Yo, what's up everybody, Fornitron here, and today we are starting our Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Easy Mode Beginner's Guide. This is a brand new series, so if you've watched any of my other beginner's guides, it's going to follow the same formula. So let's get into it. Okay, so some pre-setup before we get into the game here. I'm playing on PC, so I'll be playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin via Steam on my gaming PC. The reason why is because I have this really cool lighting mod installed, and it just makes the game look insanely awesome. So if you're wondering why my game looks a lot better than yours, it's because of this lighting mod. I'll link it in the description for any of you who are also playing on PC, but it just makes this game look stunning. Another thing, this game is drastically different than any other Souls games. The reason why is because this is the only one that Hidetaka Miyazaki did not direct himself. He was off working on Bloodborne, and for Dark Souls 2 it was replaced with two other directors. They are, I'm really terrible with their names, Tomohiro Shibuya and Yui Tanimura. They were co-directing this game. It had a crazy development cycle, like it went through hell get the game finished, so it's definitely the weakest of the games, but it's by far the weakest of the games. But when you compare it to like every other game out there, it's a really good game. There are a lot of weird little changes in this game, and before we get into it, just like every other guide that I make sure you learn two things. The first thing is how to save scum. So you're gonna hear me say that a lot through this beginner's guide. So save scumming is where you essentially just make a copy of your save file for the game. So you can do this on any platform, PlayStation, Xbox, PC. It's easiest to do on PC. PlayStation, you have to have a PSN account. Xbox, I don't even know. I don't think you have to, but you might have to have Xbox Live, who knows. But just Google your platform and how to save scum, or like how to copy your save files. You need to learn that to go through this guide. You can go without, it's just gonna be a lot harder, because if you don't save scum and you die and you lose a bunch of consumables or materials, you're kind of shit out of luck.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Google how to do that. The next thing is I want you to practice quitting out of the game. This game does change. It's the only one in the series where when you quit out, it doesn't reset enemy locations and aggro. So what sucks is if you run through an area and you got a bunch of enemies chasing you and you quit out your game, when you load it back up, they're right there again.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So, but it's still an essential skill to learn how to quit out really efficiently. So I want you to practice that. Okay. So we're gonna start a new game. Wild opening cinematic. It's still one of the most well-produced cinematics in all the Dark Souls series. So I just want you to sit and admire this cool lighting mod and just how much better it makes this game look. Like, it is unreal. What's unique about Dark Souls 2 is we start off pre-character creator, so we're kind of like in hollow form right now, and that gives me an opportunity to go over some of the new mechanics in the game before we get really rolling here. Okay, so we wake up, we're in hollow form. That's why our life is like halved. It's kind of similar to the Demon Souls mechanic, whereas if you die, you go in soul form and your health is halved. But it's a mix between the Demon Souls formula and the Dark Souls humanity formula. Whereas you die, you go into hollow form. So if I take off my hood here, you go into hollow form and you look like a zombie. If you keep continuously dying, your health will slowly lower and deplete. So that really sucks. And instead of humanity, this game has human effigies, and you have to use a human effigy to put yourself back in a body form and then get to your full health. But if you die again, you turn right back to hollow form, and if you continuously die, your health will slowly decrease again. So that's a really interesting mechanic. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's what Dark Souls 2 rolls with. That's why save scumming is going to be essential for this playthrough here. Another thing here is the stamina bar at the top left. So it's kind of similar to previous games, but I want you to get used to running and not letting the stamina bar all the way run out. Because when you do that, it takes a really long time for your character to be able to go back into running. So you want to get in the habit of letting it down to here, letting it regen, and then running again. So again, just managing your stamina. We're going to run straight through here, run across this bridge. We could turn around and do a loop-de-loop here. And then behind this waterfall is a smooth, silky stone. We're gonna go up here, and this is where we're gonna initiate our character creator. So let's get that going. Okay, so once you've picked your character name, you can choose your class. For class, we're gonna go with Swordsman. And for gift, we're gonna choose Healing Wares because it starts us off with a few healing items, which are very beneficial later on. And you can go through and you can customize your character. If you go over to body here, you can choose your body type. It's purely aesthetic. There's no benefit to either body type. So pick whatever you want and you can pick your build. So again, all cosmetic, and you can go into the face and pick one of these just generic ones. Or you can go into the advanced settings and really go in and customize your character, do whatever you want. And then once you're done creating your character, we're gonna finalize creation. All right, and now we've got our full character in body form, and that's why we have a full health bar. So we're gonna go upstairs in this room here. And there's a chest right here that has a human effigy in it. So it's good to have some of those extra. We're gonna leave the room. And we're gonna go over here and break this cart. And get these items back here. Soul item and a torch. Light our first bonfire. And we're gonna head into the things betwixt. So this is the tutorial area. They really nerfed it in Scholar of the First Sin because the only area worth going through, you can get an Estus shard, which increases our Estus flask. But they locked it behind a consumable item that we don't get till later on. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through this fog door here. There's some bullshit enemies in here. Like, I don't even know if they're really worth killing because they don't really drop that many souls. Okay, dead. Go straight. They're always lurking around corners. It's like, oh, we know your tropes, Miyazaki. And there's a dude right here. Let's get a backstab. The backstab is really different in this game. So a little bit of behind the scenes of Dark Souls 2 is the two directors really wanted to step up after the success of Dark Souls 1, and they wanted to create a whole new engine, and they really wanted to make like light and dark a really huge part of this game. They wanted you to like really need a torch for some of the areas. It didn't turn out the way that they planned, and they made this whole new engine that FromSoftware scrapped and never used again. They went back to their old engine for every other game. So I'm talking ever since Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Armored Core 6, all use the same engine. They've just been advancing it and upgrading it throughout the years. That looked like there's an item there. Okay, let's go pick up this. I think this is nothing special. Yeah, it's a life gem. One life gem, wow. Another thing they got rid of in Dark Souls 2 is iframes when you go through fog doors. So iframes are invincibility frames. So when you go to open up a door or go through a fog door in any other Souls games, your player becomes invincible. So enemies can't hit you. Not in this game. So you will open a fog door, and if you mash X too much, you'll cancel out of opening the door, and enemies can hit you and stun lock you. It's brutal. Like, they really saw the success of Dark Souls and how people thought it was so hard, and they're like, we can double down on that. And a lot of this game is bullshit, and that's why a lot of people don't like this game. Okay, so that silky smooth item, we're gonna leave it in this sparkly nest. And we got an amber herb. Brutal. Nothing good. It's kind of random what can drop. Okay, we're gonna drop down here. Pick up this item. Another soul item, nice. And then we're gonna drop down here. Nothing else here is worth it. You can go through it if you want, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, we are gonna run through this cave here. And we're gonna go to a lot of people's favorite hub area in all of the FromSoftware games. We are now in Majula. So nice. There's some items down here that we can get. They're not really worth picking up, but we can drop down and get them. And here we go. We drop off here, and then here, and brain fog. Okay, the Morning Star. These items are kind of useless to us right now, but the weapon durability in this game is savage. So you might end up breaking a weapon, so it's good to just have an extra one kicking around. Okay, you can light the bonfire. Now we're gonna pick up a bunch of stuff that's in this first area before we even continue forward. Let's go talk to our maiden.
Are you, or merely a bearer of the... I will remain. Take this. Go on. He King Ven. Bearer of the...
This is the Emerald Herald. She's pretty dramatic. Okay, so we're gonna run by this house. I think this is a soul item. Another life gem. We are gonna go over here. We're gonna run all the way to this little tent over here with the shiny. Let's roll through these boxes, pick this up, another life gem. Then we're gonna go over here to where this well is. We're gonna hit this rock with our sword. And then we're gonna get this Estus Flask shard. A lot of great stuff right when you start out. Okay. Now we're gonna run all the way back to the bonfire. And let's travel to just Majula. The reason why is just so the Emerald Herald loads here, and then that way we can get her to upgrade her Estus Flask.
So, is that a... However...
Gonna run out our dialogue. Okay, nice. Now we have 2 Estus Flasks. So Dark Souls 2 did something really unique. So they have the regular Estus Flask, and they also have these life gems, and there's different types of life gems. And they kind of nullify the whole use of Estus Flasks because Estus Flasks are slower. I don't know, like these are just so much quicker, and you can buy these an unlimited amount of life gems. You can just save up and buy a bunch. So my rule of thumb is keep at least 25 life gems and then have your Estus Flask. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is gonna butthurt a lot of you. We're gonna kill one of the NPCs, and the reason why is because we want their clothing set. Because this NPC, they're a merchant and they sell us like armor and stuff. We don't need any of the armor that they sell, so we're just gonna kill them. And unfortunately, you do need them to get one of the achievements, but you need to go into New Game Plus anyway to get all achievements, so you might as well just keep them there alive. So you can kill them here. Okay, so just start attacking. Let your stamina regen. I know, I feel bad too. Okay, and then now we are going to change into his armor set, which is the Tesladora set. The reason why we're changing into the set is because it grants us extra souls for every enemy that we kill, every enemy and boss. I think it gives us a 25% boost in souls, so super worth it. I'm gonna go up here, we're gonna pick up a Titanite shard. And now we are ready to rock to our first area. So let's go back and set the bonfire. Okay, we're ready to go to our first area. So we're gonna go to the Forest of the Fallen Giants. So if we immediately turn left and go down here, and go through this cave system here. Yeah, let my stamina run out. It was brutal to let it just go back up. Okay, we're gonna hit this lever that's right next to here. It's kind of hard to see. I kind of look like that dude from Corridor Crew. All right, let's go through here. Okay, so we're gonna cross this bridge and then turn left and then go down this little log here, open up this chest, get the human effigy that's inside, go back up and back across the bridge, and then we're just gonna roll off this edge here. That was close. You don't want to fall off there. Okay, and then we got a homeward bone and another soul item. Let's use a life gem. So there's a big hippo right there. Do not fuck with that thing. It's just not worth it. Okay, there is a, I feel like there's a buddy like right around here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, let's kill this dude. There's a dude up here we're gonna kill. So I'm doing an L1 R1 combo. There's another bonfire right there. We're gonna kill some of these dudes off first. I feel like one sneaks up behind you when you go up here. Okay, we're good. I would probably say quit out here and then save scum. So again, start left, up, X or A. And then you want to quit out. So get good. This is the first skill that you should learn. You should just practice doing this. So start left, do it again. Start, because you're gonna start here. Up, boom. Okay, so now that we save scum and we didn't set the bonfire, those enemies are still dead, and we're gonna continue through this area. Oh, that scared me. The online person. Okay, let's run across the river here. There's a few enemies over here. Let's try to debate them out. There's a dude up there shooting arrows. Okay, nice. Let's get out of that arrow's range. Okay, murdered. Run across here. Kill this guy up here. Hey, you really want to manage your stamina, because if you just R1 spam, you will get decimated in this game. Okay, let's see what they dropped. Anything good? No, just their crappy armor. There's an item down here. Nice, another soul item. Okay, we are gonna go up here. And we're going to be going into where the first ambush is for Dark Souls 2. So when you look up here, there is a bunch of shinies on the ground. And you are meant to be like, ooh, and you go run and grab them. All of those dead bodies on the ground are not dead. They come alive. And then they will just gang rape you. We are going to make a run for that fog door, and then we should have enough time to go through it before the two enemies wake up and are able to hit us. So let's do it. Let's just run, run, and run. Press X. Don't mash X. Go through the fog door. Roll. And then now we can debate them. Easy, dude. And if you want, like, you can pick off one at a time, but I wouldn't, because you're just going to wear through your weapon durability. So we're going to go down here, turn left, turn right. Another dude. Kill him. I don't know why I'm picking up their stuff. Like, none of their crap is worth it. There's a couple of dudes in here. Let's debate them out. And I feel like there's one more in here. Is that it? There he is. Trying to be sneaky. Okay. I think there's an item behind here. A wood bolt. We don't need that. Okay, immediately behind this wall is another dude. Game loves its ambushes. I think this is the first game that really have the drawn out attacks, and a lot of enemies have it, and it's dog shit. Just letting you know. There's an item here, another life gem. Great. There's a dude at the top of the steps. Let's run up and kill him. That's just how fast you can get memed in this game. And we're going down here so that dude throwing the fire bombs can't really hit us. There's also archers up there that are shooting down. Okay, run up top here. You can get the buckler, which is a good parrying shield for beginners. Let's drop down. Okay, what did this guy drop? Who cares? Go up to the top. There's gonna be another dude around this corner. And let's pick up this witching urn. Then we're gonna go inside here. Okay, so this is the first bonfire that matters. So we could go back and level up, but we need to spend $10,000 with this merchant here to get the coveted silver serpent ring +1. So I think up until now we do have a few soul items. Let's use them all. And let's buy a few things off of her. So we want to buy... Let's get the key that's right here. And then let's get 10 fire bombs. And then I would use the rest on life gems. I guess we can get one throwing knife. Run out our dialogue. Okay, easy. We're gonna go upstairs here. Let's switch our weapon out. We're gonna change to this Morning Star. And then two-hand it. You can break through this door here. And there's gonna be a crystal lizard right in the room here. Oh, we missed it. You can quit and reload the area and then it'll come back. Pick up the items that are in here. Okay, and then to the far back, there is a door. Immediately to the left, there's an enemy here, so just kill him. And there's an item in here. We got a radiant life gem and this small white soapstone. And then we're gonna drop down on this branch that's right here. We're gonna pick up this item. The divine blessing. Let's roll off. And then I would sit down and save scum here. Okay, so now that we've reloaded from our save scum, we can go back up to that room and then try to get that crystal lizard that's there. There we go. We want those Titanite shards. Okay, we can switch back to our other weapons here. So we're gonna go back to the dagger and then the +1 scimitar. I think I did the wrong order. Okay. And because we save scum there, we're gonna put a firebomb into our inventory. I'm gonna show you a neat little trick. So kind of right here, we're gonna throw a firebomb right in the wall, and the wall should explode. Just like that. We wanted that to happen. So let's stand back and heal up. Let's debate some of these enemies one at a time. I really hate the ones with the shields. Oh, the ADP really burns you in this game. So I did not mean to throw a firebomb, but that happened. So in Dark Souls 2, they introduced a new stat, which is the ADP stat, and you're gonna hear that a lot. So on the far left here, you're gonna see ADP 6. So ADP is your invincibility frame. So when you look at your ADP, and then at the third column, second one from the bottom, it says AGL, stands for agility. We want to get our agility to 100 because 100 is what it was to be equivalent to the iframes of Dark Souls 1. So I know that's a lot, but it's a stupid stat that they never repeated ever again for good reason. I'm really surprised that dude was able to vertical throw a firebomb at us, but good stuff. Okay, let's go down here, get this green blossom. Let's use another life gem. We want to go in here, bait these dudes out. There's still more. I don't know who the hell hit me. You gotta love the hitboxes in Dark Souls 2. You get stun locks super easy in this game. Okay. Killed, and at least we got a firebomb. You can talk to that guy, he's full of shit. But we'll go over that in a second here. We're gonna go in this room, pick up these items. Did we get all of them? Yeah, we did. Okay, nice. Okay, we are gonna go down here. This is a trap, so when we open up this chest, we gotta roll out of the way right away. So let's open it, start rolling. Then we can get the Titanite shard. I think this is a false door. If you just walk up to a wall and just start mashing X, I really hate... Oh, it's this. So we're going to use a Pharaoh's Lockstone, which we don't have. Okay, we're going to go over here, and we got to hit the door. And then the enemies will come out. I love how he had one more swing just ready. Oh, just getting wrecked. I love it. Okay, murdered. Okay, there we go. Trust me, it's worth it. Do the life ring. We can put that on right now. A little bit of extra life. Why not? Okay, we're gonna go back up. Then we're gonna leave. Okay, and our goal is to run through there. There are hollows that are throwing fire bombs that'll land on these barrels and explode. So we want to roll past that hollow right there and then bait the two out past us. So roll through these barrels. Come at me, bro. Okay, now you're done. All right, nice. We're gonna go up here. I think these are homeward bones. Yeah, and the life gem. I wonder if those barrels explode. Not really, no. Do they all have to have shields? Okay, let's run past them. We're gonna go through this door here. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they were so close to just memeing us while we're going through the fog door. Okay, let's take this elevator down. Back up. I just wanted to get away from those dudes. Oh, I was hoping I'd sneak off a backstab. Come at me, bitch. Oh, I want that backstab. Oh, I want it. I'm gonna get fucking memed by this stupid spear idiot. Okay, done. None of this stuff is worth anything. I don't know why I'm picking it up. Okay, we're gonna go through this door. This is another trickster right here. Done. All right, so now we can go up top. And this is our first little shortcut. So let's spend any soul items that we have. We only got the one. And then let's talk to this lady. And what's something that we can buy? Let's buy... We should save up and then just get the Pharaoh Stone, but that's fine. Let's buy these gems off of her. Cool. I think that's a good place to leave it for now. So we're ready for our first boss. So we've got everything prepared. We got our character. We picked up a lot of like the initial items that we're gonna need. And trust me, this game is as full of scuff bullshit and it's gonna be a wild ride. We've got a lot to get through. So I hope you enjoy these series. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else that you want me to add or include in future videos, and I'll try to do my best. All right, see you in the next one.